microphone? All right. How's it going? How's the day been so far? Good.
Really good.
Hey, I love staring into bright lights that are blinding. Anybody out there?
It's me!
Yeah, let him hear ya. I hear you guys have been getting a lot of love this weekend here at Spooky Empire.
Yes.
So this is wonderful. How often do you guys get to be reunited at these conventions?
All the time.
Well, for me, this is my second time.
Yeah, and for me, it's way too often. You know, Elizabeth made it all worthwhile.
Aww. See, I would have picked you in the end had you not killed me off.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. So I just kind of wanted to start by saying, and I'm sure you guys all agree with me as well, that we can no longer look at car washes the same. This movie has absolutely ruined car washes for me. So I guess let's talk a little about the car wash scenes. What was it like going through the car wash?
Well, it's lovely. I mean, you know, if you want a really good, thorough clean, there's nothing that's going to beat a car wash. Yeah. Also, if you have a slight case of masochism, because those things that brush you, they really whack you, man. They're just there. Man. It's wonderful. I heartily recommend everybody go out, find a car wash, take your clothes off, walk slowly behind the car. You'll never forget that experience for the rest of your life. Because the water's contaminated, and you'll probably die within 6 weeks.
What a way to go. What a way to go. And speaking of which, there was so many wonderful and interesting kills, which you kind of first mentioned when we started this panel. What was that like, seeing yourself face your ultimate demise in a film?
It was exhilarating, especially because I had, you know, these two men doing it. But yeah, I actually loved my kill a lot. And they put almond butter in my eyes. It's almond butter and grape jelly, I think, is what it was, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought her eyes were delicious.
They looked amazing. So obviously, like, this film, The Greasy Strangler, has amassed such a wonderful cult following that here we are, here at a convention, talking about it.
Yeah, don't you people have anything better to do? I mean, have you considered therapy? Well, act on it.
I want to know, how did the three of y'all prepare for such eccentric and unconventional roles?
I said no 5 times.
So number 6.
So on the 6th time they got me. But yeah, nothing can prepare you for it. I luckily had a little bit of, I've been on this show called Eastbound and Down. So I had done the nudity bit before, but nothing could prepare me for this. Nothing. I mean, I was just talking to someone about the scene with Michael where I'm riding him, and it was hard to get my legs around him, so they had to prop my. You remember that they put pillows underneath my legs? So, you know, just things like that. Or the fact that I had to get a Brazilian before they put on the merkin, because my makeup artist had to hand lay it on me every single time that we used it, so that was great.
And I wasn't kidding, it was like dried grass or stone. And you got high off the glue, too.
What's the question?
How did you prepare for such an unconventional role?
The minute I met Jim Hosking in 2009, I started preparing. Stop. It takes a while to get right. Yeah.
I got the script 2 days before we started shooting. So preparation happened on set.
And did you have any idea how greasy you would become?
No, I had no idea. The only thing I got a hint of was that this was actually something original, which is really rare in our business. Everything is redone something. because they made money on it before. Oh, we're just going to do it again and again. You know, it's like when I worked at Zoetrope, we did Black Stallion. And we had 15 Black Stallions scheduled. Fortunately, the second one bombed, so we didn't have to do all of them. But, you know, I mean, it's just, everything is rehashed. It's really rare to find something original. And I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be a part of something like that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And Elizabeth, like you mentioned, the magical merkin. I think we have to give a shout out to like the effects, I guess we'll call it. The prosthetics team and everything was. It was something watching this.
I'm telling you, I would be spread eagle in the morning, and she was just hand laying it. And then, because we only had the budget for one, she would have to take it home, wash it, and brush it. Yes. Can you imagine? I was just like, I'm so sorry.
But like, doesn't it kind of like add to the appeal of this movie now, knowing that too?
Right, I don't know. You guys tell me if that makes a difference about the merkin, but yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you guys given any opportunities to improv during the film?
No.
Very, very rarely. I mean, I more than anybody else, because I never remembered my lines, but they made sure I got it right. I mean, one day I came to the set and I thought, I got you covered today, Sky. I know everything. First run through, I blew it. I mean, I thought it was right, but it wasn't.
What was maybe the weirdest or most interesting piece of direction that you received from Jim during filming?
This is pertinent. Everything depends on this. We heard that way too often.
I don't remember getting any specific direction.
Jim doesn't give any direction.
It's true. If you're going to hear anything, it's from the first AD, who will. And fortunately, we had a couple really good ones, because they always set me straight when I couldn't remember my lines. For some reason, them telling it to me, I'd remember it. Yeah, you know.
So, if any of you guys have any questions, you guys can. Okay, why don't you guys line up over here so I can hand you my microphone, and let's get through some of these questions from you. Oh, this guy has a question. All right. What's your name?
My name is Bobby.
Bobby. Hi, Bobby.
Hi.
Hi, man.
Oh, thank you. I just want to say, first of all, I love you guys and I love your movie.
Nice tattoos, man.
Thank you. However, I thought free drinks were included with this Q&A.
No free drinks.
We must have free drinks.
Nicht free drinking.
Free drinks.
You read the brochure, you got false information. Nichts frei trinken. Bitte.
Allison has a question for you guys.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Was your penis real or prosthetic? Because, I mean, that thing was, it was impressive.
You did great at
It was impressive.
Yes, it was.
It was well.
I had a few problems with it. It fell off once in the scene, and Sky stepped on it. That really hurt. I have it at home, and
Let me tell this story. One of the fans, I won't mention her name, met Big Ronnie and said, "Can I come up to your apartment to have dinner?" And Big Ronnie said, "Why, sure." And she comes up, she has no interest in anything other than stealing the penis from his
I know, it's good to be wanted. I am going to auction it off, well, in another year or two, because I...
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for answering the question. Who played Jody?
I do. I can't believe, I didn't know. Take your disco dancing, Big Ronnie! I didn't know I was doing Jody until the day before, because like I said, I only got the script a couple days before we started shooting, and I just was frantically trying to learn my lines, and I didn't realize that Jody was part of me until the night before. And so anyway, there we are. And that was the most fun to shoot because I could make all the mistakes I wanted. It didn't matter. On every shot, either the mustache fell off, the nails fell out, the teeth came out. It just, it was a disaster. But it's my favorite in there now, especially the, it's time to go now.
What's your name?
My name is Tommy, and my question is, am I doing this right, Janet?
What?
That was one take, by the way. Am I doing it right, Janet?
Is this
Yeah, and nobody dared give him the right answer either.
is this how your panels normally go? Is people like quote lines, ask about the prosthetic, and this is amazing.
You're breaking up there.
This is great. We have time for a couple more questions before we have to get this underway. Oh, the girl and her dog. All right, I'll bring this to you.
I'll bring him up with me. Okay, that's okay.
I wanted to know, based off how long some of those scenes go in the script, like the Porto scene, Hootie Tootie Disco Cutie, some of them just like they go on and it just adds to the comedy. Was that listed that way in the script, or were you told to kind of keep going with it?
No, that was listed.
That's amazing. So just like a page of just that.
It's like to the point where it was slightly uncomfortable, but they're like, just keep pushing.
Yeah, and these two saw the movie for the first time recently, and it was awesome seeing their faces because you hit those scenes, and I look over at them and they're like, what? But then they start busting up laughing, so it's super effective, so thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Back over here. What's your name?
I'm Andy. Hi, I'm a big fan.
Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Once I saw your movie, I had to show my coworkers. And so at work, we sat and watched it at work.
Do you still have a job?
Right now, we'll see. I took today off to come down here, so we'll see how that goes. But we like a week after we first saw it, we went on a business trip to Vegas, and we're in this cab, and we start quoting the movie, and I'm in the front seat, and I start going, Hootie Tootie Disco Cutie, and no joke, the cab driver says, don't you ever say that ever again in my cab, like dead serious. So I don't know if you'd known the movie or it offended him on some level, but I got in trouble quoting the movie, so that's my thing. And based on what you're saying, no Greasy 2? You're saying no sequel?
Ricky Prickles!
Are we gonna get a sequel?
There's somebody in here with some money, maybe.
I thought it should become a musical, personally. Because it would be impossible to make a sequel to something like that.
Give us a little sample of this musical.
I am the Greasy Strangler. I run around the town. I cause havoc and chaos whenever I'm around. I love to squeeze a good neck. A skinny one's not bad either. But a big full neck between my hands. It's just a joy to slam.
It's all about the ropes. It's all about the ropes. It's all about the ropes. The ropes, the ropes. It's all about the ropes.
I usually like to spread out about 6 or 7 good ropes and then...
Can we get a big round of applause for that? Yes. I don't know who we have to talk to, but we need that right now. Yeah. And I want to see Oinker's big number too. Those shoes. Yeah. All right. We got time. Sorry. We got time for a couple more questions if we have any more willing victims. Clearly, nothing is off limits here.
Hi, my name's Jessica. My question is, what do you think the ending of the film meant?
Fuck if I know. That ending was...
I thought it meant it was over. We can go home now. No, it's weird because I saw once where I was pushing the spear into the camera. Then the one that I saw the last time, you're pushing the spear into the camera. There was another one where we both did it. But, you know, it just depends on which copy you have because both of them are out there.
That ending was made up on the spot. No. Yeah, because we had a real ending where he and I were skipping naked down the street at 6 in the morning. And he couldn't do the second take. He said, I'm going to die if I do this. Remember?
Well, they had the camera pointed in the wrong direction, too. That didn't help. And all of a sudden, traffic is everywhere, so we couldn't have gotten away with it.
That was the ending, though.
But that
would have been a great ending, right?
Hi, I'm Katie. I love your movie. We've watched it at the tattoo shop where I work probably 600 times. We have clients that specifically request that we don't put it on again. It's a big favorite, so love you guys. Hi, beautiful Janet.
Thank you.
My question is, would you ever write fantasy novels someday, Big Brayden? I was really interested in the one where Nick Locke shoots the Rasta through the wall.
Yeah, the Rasta.
He goes flying through the wall and was dead instantly.
That's coming out soon.
Revenge Incorporated? I can't wait to read it.
Revenge Incorporated.
I love all of your illustrations. If you could do the audiobook where you do all the voices of the dragons and trolls too, I would buy it. There's a market. Thank you.
And I feel like this is the perfect movie to distract while you're getting tattooed. So smart. I love it. All right. Any other questions you guys have before we wrap it up? I know there's a lot of parties going on here tonight at Spooky, so we want to make sure we get you there. What's your question?
I'm sorry, I had one more question. So where did you film, and at what time did you film that you were able to walk through the streets buck-ass naked?
Oh, for me.
Yeah.
That was, you know,
Liz's thing they did in the morning, right? Down in the industrial section of LA.
Oh yeah, but it was an open set, so like, meaning like...
It's crazy.
They couldn't stop people from walking by, so I was butt naked.
Oh, God.
And there was like someone shooting someone else like for pictures or something like that. And I mean, people could just walk through and see me. So there was no control over that. It's just like, you just get it done.
It was the industrial part of it, downtown LA. And we did our thing at like 6 a.m. was the last shot. And it was, oh my God.
It's a very fragrant part of town. You feel like you've been thrown into an open sewer pit. It was, and you know, oh, what's his name? And the family Stone lived right above that store. Yeah.
Did they actually though? No.
Sly.
So I did, yeah. Anyways, all three of you are gorgeous.
Ronnie made it. Big Ronnie's back.
First of all, love the movie. Thank you so much. Is the car wash a real place in Paris?
Yes.
It is, yes.
We did a tour. We did one tour. Was it during COVID or was it?
No, it's just before.
Just before COVID, a bunch of people came out and we toured them around the hotel, the car wash, the house, all those locations. It was fun.
We didn't go up to the forest, but we did everything else.
Any chance of another one of those tours?
No, we weren't in costume. Oh my God. Now that would be great.
The only costume I would ever get into again would be that gray and black striped one, but that got moldy, and they can't find that material anymore, so it's toast.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. Any final questions?
We got the spotlight.
Ooh.
They want a dance?
You got the spotlight.
I actually just wanted to know if you got, real quick, if you wanted to say hi to my friend Matt.
Hi, Matt.
That's very bold.
Hey, Matt, how you doing? Yeah, get the sound
Do
on.
we get to say hi to Matt too, or is this like exclusive? Okay.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I got a question about the Merkin.
You a dick, Matt. Hey, wait, Matt's grounded.
What? Hey, hi, Matt.
Strangler.
No.
This is
Hey.
we're going rogue, guys.
Who did you piss off to be here now? Ah.
Hey, Matt, you may have claimed her, but you never claimed her heart.
Yeah, but I got the good part.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, and thank you, Matt. I want to thank you guys for your art, for giving us this film, for being here this weekend. Before we release you guys back to the wild, any thoughts you want to leave us with here?
We just talked to Jim Hosking, and he said, tell everybody he said hi.
And remember, this whole thing was his fault.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
One more time.